Do your job.
This video is brought to you by True Honor. GoDaddy.com. Enter code HUB749 for a discount off a domain name.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies.
Marcos Villegas for FightUpTV.com here in Santa Fe Springs with Frank Espinoza, great and storied manager of many famous boxers. Frank, you know, we're seeing Abner Mares behind us right now, and I wanted to ask you, let's take a little trip back in time, and I want to ask you, what were your impressions of Abner back when you first saw him? What is it that really grabbed you and made you think like, oh, I gotta somehow, some way get involved with this kid's career?
Well, after I saw Abner's work and being in the business for 20 years, I knew that he had the making of a world champion. You know, I looked back at his amateur career, how he fought for Mexico and had a great amateur background, went to the Olympics. I saw his pro career, and when his father and him came to me for the opportunity to sign him, I jumped at the chance.
Now, seeing Abner grow under your tutelage, him turning professional in 2005, how have you seen him grown as a professional?
Well, he's grown physically and he's grown mentally, even more so. You know, he's had a lot of great fights, but you know, the Darchinian fight to me was a really step up for him. He had a great fight with Yanni Perez before that, but I got to tell you, to me, I saw his mentally grow in the Darchinian fight, and once I saw that and I see what he can do, I have no doubt in my mind that Abner's going to be a world champion.
Now, when you say he has mentally grown, I guess what aspect in the mental game are you referring to?
Well, what I say when mentally grown, when you fight a fighter by the caliber of Darchinian that has fought a lot of great fighters, and you beat him, and coming back from him being from adversity, being cut, being dropped, that showed me a lot. He had that warrior spirit, and that showed that he is true Mexican and a boxing icon to be soon, hopefully.
Now, I guess what goes through your mind when a situation like the one that Agbeko and Mares had in April, where Agbeko comes out with an injury, you know, personally and business-wise, you know, do you go and scramble to go find another opponent for Abner? Do you know, really let him decide? Now, what goes on through that whole process?
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, you know, it was unfortunate that he did have an injury. You know, we want to fight the best. Agbeko right now is the best, and you know, this is going to decide the tournament. So, yeah, after this fight, Abner will be the best in the World Championship, the IBF, and in the Showtime tournament.
So how do you think this fight's going to play out? Give me, I guess, a hypothetical outcome to this bout.
I just see Abner working him, outworking him. Abner has a lot of technique. He can move side to side. He can show you different styles. He comes in and out. He can whack. He can go to the body. He can pinpoint punches to the top. I think he's going to give Agbeko a big, long, hard night. I'm not one to predict knockouts, but if I was a betting man, you know, I may take the knockout on this one.
Now, certainly, Vic Darchinian made some noise when Agbeko pulled out of the fight due to his injury. Would you like to see a rematch between those two? You know, it was an exciting bout, or do you want to see him potentially go and fight other guys like Nonito Doñer or anybody else that makes a lot of sense for Abner to fight?
Well, you know, Darchinian, one thing is always crying sour grapes. I get tired of hearing that. You know, I got to tell you, I mean, me, myself, I'd rather see him fight other people. He already beat Darchinian. Now I'd rather see Doñer, Arsenio Moreno, that's a WBA champion. You know, we're looking for the bigger fights too for us now.
Frank, thank you very much. Time is much appreciated.
Hey, well, thank you, and keep watching.